Welcome back to the channel. If you're a collector, investor, or just someone who hates FOMO, this video is for you. Today, we're diving into all the LEGO sets confirmed to be retiring in 2025, from massive display pieces to licensed gems and even some surprising early exits. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps the channel out and ensures you don't miss out on any updates like this in the future. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what sets you plan to get before they retire by the end of the year. So let's start off with the LEGO ideas. There are several sets retiring in this category, so we have the Motorized Lighthouse, set number 21335, currently retailing for £259.99. We then have the Disney Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson Sisters Cottage, set number 21341, currently retailing for £199.99. We also have the Orient Express train, set number 21344. This is retailing for £259.99. We have the Viking Village, set number 21343, currently retailing for £124.99. We have the Red London Telephone Box. This is set number 21347. This is currently retailing for £99.99. Then we have the Family Tree. This is set number 21346, currently retailing for £79.99. Then last, certainly not least, the Insect Collection. This is set number 21343. This is currently retailing for £69.99. Now we have the LEGO Icon sets that are retiring in 2025. There are 10 sets confirmed so far, and they are the Boutique Hotel. This is set number 10297, currently retailing for £199.99. We then have the Lion Knight Castle, set number 10305. This is retailing for £344.99. We then have the Jazz Club. This is set number 10312, currently retailing for £199.99. Next up is the Land Rover Classic Defender 90. This is set number 10317, retailing for £209.99. We then have the Medieval Town Square. This is set number 10332. This is retailing for £199.99. Next, we have one that I would really like to pick up. This is Over the Moon with Pharrell Williams. This is set number 10391, currently retailing for £94.99. We then have the Vespa 125, set number 10298. This is currently retailing for £89.99. Next up is the Blacktron Renegade. This is set number 10355, retailing for £89.99. And then we have two winter sets that are retiring as well. So we have the Santa's Post Office, which is set number 10339, retailing for £89.99. And then we have the Alpine Lodge, which is set number 10325, also priced at £89.99. Moving on to the next category, we have the LEGO Star Wars sets that retire in 2025, and I believe there's 20 plus. So let's dive into the most expensive first, which is the Razor Crest, set number 75331. This is currently going for £519.99. This is a massive set, 6,187 pieces. That'll be fun to build. But yeah, so that's retiring this year. We then have the X-Wing Starfighter, set number 75355. This is retailing for £209.99. Next, we have the Onyx Cinder. This is set number 75374, currently retailing for £124.99. Next is the TIE Fighter and X-Wing Mashup. This is set number 75393. This is currently retailing for £94.99. Up next, the Creative Play Droid Builder. This is set number 75392, retailing for £89.99. We then have the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. This is set number 75396, retailing for £69.99. Next, we have the Luke Skywalker X-Wing Mech. This is set number 75390. This is currently retailing for just £12.99. Then we have Board in the Tantive, set number 75387, retailing for £49.99. Then we have Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon Battle, if I'm saying that right. That's set number 75389. That is retailing for £34.99. Up next is the Crimson Firehawk, set number 75384. That's retailing for £46.99. Next we have Asako Tano's Duel on Parade, set number 75385. This is retailing for $49.99. Next we have Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. This is set number 75383. This is going for $59.99. Then we have Droid Eka, set number 75381. This is currently retailing for $59.99 also. Next we have Mos Espa Pod Race diorama. This is set number 75380, currently retailing for $69.99. Then we have the Invisible Hand, set number 75377, currently retailing for $46.99. Then we have Bark Speed Escape. This is set number 75378, currently retailing for $24.99. We then have Ahsoka Tano's T6 Jedi Shuttle, set number 75362, retailing for $64.99. We then have Ghost and Phantom 2, set number 75357, currently retailing for $149.99. Next we have Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack, set number 75373, retailing for $19.99. Next we have the Imperial Dropship vs Rebel Scout Speeder, set number 40755, retailing for $34.99. Then we have the Coruscant Guard Gunship, set number 75354, currently retailing for £129.99. Then last but certainly not least of these retired Star Wars sets, we have the Darth Vader helmet, set number 75304, currently retailing for $69.99. Now let's dive into the Marvel category. There are 26 confirmed sets retiring this year, and we'll start off with the Daily Bugle. This is set number 76178, currently retailing for £299.99. This is definitely one of those sets that's worth investing in my opinion. Next we have the Infinity Gauntlet. That is set number 76191, currently retailing for $79.99. We also have the Spider-Man Final Battle, set number 76261, retailing for $94.99. We then have Spider-Man's Car and Doc Ock set, that's set number 10789, currently only $8.99. Next we have the Team Spidey Dino Crawler Rescue, that's set number 11199, retailing for $24.99. We then have the Team Spidey Web Spinner Headquarters at set number 10794, currently retailing for $49.99. We then have the War Machine Mech Armor, that's set number 76277. This is currently retailing for $12.99. We also have the Venom Mech Armor vs Miles Morales, that's set number 76276, currently retailing for $12.99 also. Then we have Spider-Man vs Sandman Final Battle, set number 76280, retailing for $31.99. We then have Spider-Man Race Car and Venom Green Goblin, set number 76279, retailing for $24.99. Next is Spider-Man's Mask, set number 76285, retailing for $59.99. We also have Rocket and Baby Groot, set number 7682, retailing for $54.99. Next we have the X-Men X-Jet, set number 76281, retailing for $74.99. Next we have Guardians of the Galaxy, the Milano, set number 76286, retailing for $159.99. We then have Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydro Soldier, set number 76288, retailing for $19.99. Next we have Iron Man with Bike and the Hulk, set number 76287, retailing for $12.99. Then we have Thor vs Surtur construction figure, set number 76289, retailing for $24.99. Then we have the Avengers Assembly, Age of the Ultron, set number 76291, currently retailing for $89.99. We then have the Avengers Helicarrier, set number 76295, retailing for $69.99. Then we have the Avengers vs the Leviathan, set number 76290, retailing for $44.99. Then we have the new Captain American construction figure, set number 76296, retailing for $29.99. Next is the Spider-Man's construction figure, set number 76298, again retailing for $29.99. We then have the Iron Man car and Black Panther vs Red Hulk, set number 76310, retailing for $24.99. Then we have Spider-Man Mech vs Anti-Venom, set number 76308, retailing for $12.99. And then last of the retired Marvel sets, it is the Iron Man Mech vs Ultron, set number 76307, also retailing for $12.99. Next category is the architecture category. There's only 2 sets this year retiring in this genre. So we have the New York City set number 21028. That is currently retailing for $44.99. And then we have the Paris architecture, which is set number 21044, also retailing for $44.99. Now moving on to Harry Potter sets retiring in 2025. There are about 16 retiring that are confirmed, and we have a couple of big ones. We'll start off with Diagon Alley, that is set number 75978, currently retailing for £389.99. Then we have Hogwarts Icons Collections Edition, set number 76391, that is currently retailing for £259.99. We then have Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station, set number 76423, retailing for £114.99. Then we have Hagrid's Hut, An Unexpected Visit, set number 76428, retailing for £64.99. And we have Buckbeak, set number 76427, retailing for £54.99. And then we have Hogwarts Castle Boathouse, set number 76426, retailing for £31.99. And Hedwig at 4 Pivot Drive, set number 76425, retailing for £17.99. We then have Mandrake, set number 76433, retailing for £59.99. Next we have Ollivander's and Madame Malkin's Robes, set number 76439, retailing for £79.99. Then we have Hogwarts Castle Allery, set number 76430, retailing for £39.99. And Hogwarts Castle Potions class, set number 76431, that is currently retailing for £34.99. We then have the Triwizard Tournament, The Arrival, set number 76440, retailing for £124.99. And then we have Aragog in the Forbidden Forest, set number 76434, retailing for £17.99. Then we have the Hogwarts Castle Dueling Club, set number 76441, retailing for £19.99. And then last of the Hogwarts sets, we have the Advent Calendar for 2025, set number 76456, retailing for £29.99. Next category of sets is the Batman or DC superhero sets, retiring 2025. There are only 6 sets in this category retiring this year. I'll start off with the biggest one, and it is the Batman The Animated Series Gotham City Wall Art, set number 76216, currently retailing for £259.99. We also have the Batman Mech Armor, set number 76270, currently retailing for £12.99. We then have the Batman construction figure and the Batpod bike, set number 76273, retailing for £64.99. Then we have Batman with the Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze, set number 76274, retailing for £54.99. We then have Batman and Batmobile versus Mr. Freeze, set number 76301, retailing for £17.99. And then last of the series is the Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor, set number 76302, retailing for £12.99. Moving on to the Super Mario sets retiring in 2025, so we have the Mighty Bowser, set number 71411. This is currently retailing for £229.99. We then have the Bowser Express Train, that is set number 71437, currently retailing for £104.99. Next we have Battle with Roy at Peach's Castle, set number 71435, currently retailing for £59.99. We then have King Boo's Haunted Mansion, set number 71436, retailing for £64.99. And then lastly of the Super Mario sets retiring, we have Donkey Kong and DK Jumbo. This is set number 72033, retailing for £29.99. Next we have the Despicable Me sets retiring in 2025. First up we have the Minions and Banana Car, set number 75580, retailing for £19.99. Then we have the Minions and Gru's Family Mansion, set number 75583, retailing for £89.99. We then have Bic, Brilt, Gru and Minions, set number 75582, retailing for £49.99. And then the last set of the Despicable Me series retiring is the Minions Music Party Bus, set number 75581. This is retailing for £34.99. We now move on to the Animal Crossing sets retiring this year. Starting with KK's Concert at the Plaza, set number 77052. This is retailing for £69.99. We then have Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House, set number 77050, retailing for $64.99. Next is Isabel's House Visit. This is set number 77049. This is retailing for $34.99. Then we have Fly with Dodo Airlines, set number 77051. That's retailing for $31.99. Then we have Captain's Island Boat Tour, set number 77048. That's $24.99. And then next we have the Bunnies Outdoor Activities, set number 77047, retailing for $17.99. And lastly, Julian's Birthday Party, set number 77046, retailing for just $12.99. Next category is Fortnite sets. There's only 2 this year retiring, and that is the Peely Bone, set number 77072, retailing for $89.99. This is definitely one I will be picking up this year. And then the Durr Burger, this is set number 77070. This is just retailing for £12.99. Then in the Wednesday category, we have 2 sets retiring this year. We have the Wednesday Addams figure, that is set number 76780, retailing for £44.99. And then we have the Wednesday in Enid's Dorm Room set as well, set number 76781, retailing for $79.99. There are also 18 Technic sets retiring. Starting off with the Lamborghini, set number 42115. This is currently retailing for £389.99. We then have the McLaren Formula 1 race car. This is set number 42141, retailing for £169.99. We then have the Lieber Crawler Crane LR 13000, set number 42146. This is currently retailing for £579.99. We then have the Yamaha MT10 SP, set number 42159. This is retailing for £199.99. We then have the Peugeot 9X8 24H Man's Hybrid Hypercar. This is set number 42156, retailing for £169.99. We then have the Heavy Duty Bulldozer, set number 42163. This is currently retailing for just £8.99. And the Off-Road Race Buggy, set number 42164. This is also only £12.99. We then have the Mercedes AMG F1 W14E Performance Pullback. This is set number 42165, retailing for £20.99. Next we have the John Deere 9700 Forage Harvester, set number 42168. This is retailing for £37.99. Then we have the Neon McLaren Extreme E-Team, set number 72166, currently retailing for $20.99. We also have the Mars Crew Exploration Rover, set number 42180, retailing for £129.99. We then have the VTOL Heavy Cargo Spaceship LT81, set number 42181. This is currently retailing for £89.99. We also have the NASA Apollo Lunar Roving Vehicle LRV, set number 42182. This is retailing for £189.99. Next is the Emirates Team New Zealand AC75 Yacht. This is set number 42174. This is currently retailing for £104.99. We then have this Surface Space Loader LT78. This is retailing for £29.99. Next we have the Lamborghini Huracan Technica Orange, set number 42196. This is retailing for £46.99. And lastly, we have the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute White Hypercar. This is set number 42184. This is currently retailing for £46.99. Up next, all the Ninjago sets retiring this year, and there are 20 in all. The biggest being the Ninjago City Market set number 71799. This is currently retailing for £319.99. We then have Egalt the Master Dragon, set number 71809. This is currently retailing for £59.99. We have Jay's Mech Battle Pack. This is set number 71805. This is currently retailing for £8.99. We also have Aaron's Battle Mech. This is set number 71804, retailing for £12.99. We then have Cole's Elemental Earth Mech. This is set number 71806, retailing for £17.99. And also Sora's Elemental Tech Mech as well. This is set number 71807, currently retailing for £17.99. We also have Young Dragon Rio, set number 71810. This is currently retailing for £12.99. We also have Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy Car. This is set number 71811. This is currently retailing for £44.99. We also have Kai's Ninja Climber Mech. This is set number 71812. This is currently retailing for $59.99. We also have Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. This is set number 71813, retailing for £104.99. Next is Zane's Ice Motorcycle. This is set number 71816, retailing for £8.99. We also have the Tournaments Battle Arena. This is set number 71818, retailing for £44.99. Then we have the Dragonstone Shrine, set number 71819, currently retailing for £104.99. Next is the Tournament Combo Vehicle, set number 71820, retailing for £79.99. We also have Cole's Titan Dragon Mech, set number 71821, retailing for £89.99. Next is Source Dragon of Motion, set number 71822, retailing for £129.99. Then we have Kai's Dragon Spin Jitsu Spinner. This is set number 71823, currently retailing for £8.99. And also Sora's Dragon Spin Jitsu Spinner. This is set number 71824, also retailing for £8.99. We then have Raz and Aaron's Super Stormjet. This is set number 71833, retailing for £44.99. And then lastly, Dragon Storm Village, set number 71841, retailing for £34.99. Next genre sets is the Minecraft sets, and there's 15 retiring this year. And those include the Fox Lodge, set number 21178. This is retailing for £17.99. We then have Steve's Desert Expedition, set number 21251, currently £8.99. We have the Armory. This is set number 21252, currently £17.99. We then have the Turtle Beach House. This is set number 21254, currently £20.99. Then we have the Nether Portal Ambush. This is set number 21255, currently £31.99. Next is the Frog House. This is set number 21256. This is currently retailing at £49.99. We have the Pirate Ship Voyage. This is set number 21259, currently £12.99. We also have the Cherry Blossom Garden. This is set number 21260, £22.99. We have the Wolf Stronghold. This is set number 21261, retailing at £29.99. We then have the Windmill Farm. This is set number 21262, also retailing for £49.99. We then have Badlands Mineshaft. This is set number 21263, retailing for £54.99. Next is the Ender Dragon and Endship. This is set number 21264, retailing for £69.99. We also have the Crafting Table. This is set number 21265, retailing for £79.99. We then have the Advent Calendar, which is set number 21280. This is retailing for £29.99. And lastly, we have the Baby Pig's Birthday Celebration. This is set number 21281. This is currently £17.99. Moving on to Disney, there are 17 sets retiring this year. Starting off with the Disney Castle. So this is set number 43222. This is retailing at the moment for £344.99. We then have the Walt Disney Tribute Camera. This is set number 43230, and this is on my list to get this year. This is currently retailing for £89.99. We also have the Mini Disney Sleeping Beauty Castle. This is set number 40720, retailing for £34.99. We then have Ariel's Music Stage. This is set number 43235, retailing for £12.99. Then we have Isabella's Flower Pot. This is set number 43237, retailing for £39.99. We then have Elsa's Frozen Castle, set number 43238, retailing for £12.99. We then have another one that's on my list. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Cottage. This is set number 43242, retailing for £189.99. Next, we have the Magical Madrigal's House. This is set number 43245. This is retailing for £139.99. We then have the Inside Out 2 Mood Cubes. This is set number 43248, retailing for £29.99. Next, we have Antonio's Animal Sanctuary. This is set number 43251. This is retailing for £34.99. Then we have Moana's Flower Pot. This is set number 43252. This is currently retailing for £39.99. Then we have Ariel's Crystal Cavern. This is set number 43254. This is currently retailing for £24.99. We then have Anna's Sledge Adventure. This is set number 43256, retailing for £34.99. We then have Twirling Aerial, this is set number 43259, retailing for £8.99. We then have the Encanto's Mini House, this is set number 43261, retailing for £17.99. Of course, we have the Disney 2025 Advent Calendar, set number 43273, retailing for £29.99. And then lastly of the Disney retired sets, this is Cinderella's Castle and Horse Carriage, set number 43275. This is currently £69.99. Up next is my favourite category, Lego City. We actually have a whopping 37 sets retiring this year, so let's just dive into it. Up first is the Cargo Train, this is set number 60198, this is currently retailing for £169.99. We then have the Mobile Police Dog Training, this is set number 60369, retailing for £17.99. We then have the Fire Rescue Boat, this is set number 60373, retailing also for £17.99. We then have the Fire Command Truck, this is set number 60374, this is retailing for £49.99. And then we have the Construction Trucks and Wrecking Ball Crane, this is set number 60391, also retailing for £44.99. Next is the Construction Steamroller, this is set number 60401, retailing for £8.99. We then have the Race Car and Race Carrier Truck, set number 60406, retailing for £24.99. We then have the Car Transporter with Sports Cars, this is set number 60408, retailing for £89.99. Next is the Yellow Mobile Construction Crane, set number 60409, retailing for £94.99. We then have the 4x4 Fire Truck with Rescue Boat, set number 60412, retailing for £24.99. And then we have the Fire Rescue Plane, set number 60413, retailing for £54.99. Next is the Police Mobile Crime Lab Truck, this is set number 60418, retailing for £49.99. And then we have the Yellow Construction Excavator, this is set number 60420, this is also retailing for £49.99. We then have the Robot World Roller Coaster Park, this is set number 60421, this is retailing for £89.99. Next is the Seaside Harbour with Cargo Ship, set number 60422, retailing for £94.99. We then have the Jungle Explorer Off-Road Vehicle, set number 60426, retailing for £24.99. Then we have the Spaceship and Asteroid Discovery, this is set number 60429, retailing for £17.99. Then we have the Space Explorer Rover and Alien Life, set number 60431, retailing for £24.99. And then we have the Modular Space Station, set number 60433, retailing for £89.99. We then have the Space Base and Rocket Launch Pad, set number 60434, retailing for £124.99. Then we have the Tow Truck, set number 60435, retailing for £17.99. We also have the Jungle Explorer Helicopter, set number 60437, retailing for £89.99. Then we have the Space Science Lab, this is set number 60439, this is currently retailing for £34.99. We then have the F1 Garage and Mercedes AMG and Alpine cars, set number 60444, currently retailing for £69.99. Then we have the Modular Galactic Spaceship, set number 60446, again retailing for the same price at £69.99. We also have the Red Sports Car, this is set number 60448, currently retailing for £8.99. Next is the Off-Road Police Car Chase, this is set number 60449, retailing for £34.99. We then have the Wheel Loader, set number 60450, retailing for £12.99. Next is the Donut Truck, this is set number 60452, this is retailing for £17.99. We then have the Lifeguard Beach Rescue Truck, this is set number 60453, retailing for £19.99. We then have the Pizza vs Fire Truck, set number 60458, retailing for £8.99. And then we have the Aeroplane vs Hospital Bed, this is set number 60459, retailing for £8.99. Up next is No Limits Race Car Ramp Track, this is set number 60460, and that is retailing for £44.99. We then have the Red Farm Tractor with Trailer and Sheep, set number 60461, retailing for £17.99. We then have the Scrapyard with Cars, set number 60472, retailing for £69.99. We then have the F1 Grid with V-Carb and Sabre race cars, set number 60474, retailing for $24.99. And then lastly, we have the Lego City Advent Calendar for 2025. This is set number 60475, retailing for $24.99. Moving on to the exclusive LEGO sets retiring in 2025, we only have two. We have the Travel Moments, which is set number 41838. This is retailing for £129.99. And then we also have the Message Board. This is set number 41839, retailing for £89.99. We then have some LEGO Classic sets retiring as well. There are four. There's the Creative Pets, set number 11034. Then we have the Creative Space Planets, set number 11037. Then we have the Vibrant Creative Brick Box, this is set number 11038. And lastly, we have the Creative Happy Box, this is set number 11042. Next category of retired sets is the Jurassic World, and we have 5 sets that retire in this year. Starting off, we have the Baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus, set number 76962. This is retailing for $19.99. We then have the Baby Dinosaur Rescue Centre. This is set number 76963, retailing for $34.99. Next, we have the Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex School. This is set number 76964, retailing for $34.99. We then have the Dinosaur Missions Stegosaurus Discovery, set number 76965. This is retailing for $59.99. And lastly, we have the Dinosaur Missions Allosaurus Transport Truck. This is set number 76966, retailing for $79.99. Of course, there's one CMF series that is retiring this year, and that is, of course, the F1 collectible race cars, set number 71049. These obviously are retailing for £3.49 a pack at the moment. We then have a few Speed Champion sets retiring in 2025 as well. There's the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, set number 76920, retailing for $20.99. We also have the Audi S1 e-tron Quattro. This is set number 76921, also £20.99. We then have the BMW M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8 set. This is set number 76922, retailing for $44.99. Next, we have the Lamborghini Lambo V12 Vision Gran Turismo. This is set number 76923, retailing for £20.99. Next is the Aston Martin Vantage Safety Car and AMR23, set number 76925. This is currently retailing for £44.99. We also have the NASCAR Next Gen Chevrolet Camaro SL1, set number 76935, currently retailing at $20.99. Lastly, we have the Kicksaber F1 Team C44 race car, set number 77247. This is retailing for $22.99. We also have a couple of Wicked sets retiring this year. Firstly, we have Glenda, Elphaba and Nessa Rose at Shiz Uni. That is set number 75681, retailing for $24.99. We then have Elphaba and Glenda's figures. This is set number 75682, retailing for $49.99. And lastly, we have Glenda and Elphaba's dormitory. This is set number 75683, retailing for $59.99. Up next is all the creator sets retiring in 2025. There are 15 confirmed sets. Firstly, we have the Mighty Dinosaurs. This is set number 31058, retailing for $12.99. We then have the Pirate Ship. This is set number 31109, retailing for £114.99. We then have the Majestic Tiger, set number 31129, retailing for $44.99. We then have the Adorable Dogs. This is set number 31137, currently retailing for $24.99. We then have the Space Roller Coaster. This is set number 31142, retailing for $94.99. We then have the Red Dragon. This is set number 31145, retailing for £8.99. We then have the Modern House. This is set number 31153, retailing for $89.99. We then have the Forest Animals Red Fox, set number 31154, retailing for $44.99. We have the Hamster Wheel, set number 31155, retailing for $24.99. We also have the Tropical Ukulele, set number 31156, also retailing for $24.99. We also have the Sea Animals, set number 31158, also again retailing for $24.99. We then have the London Bus, set number 40220, retailing for £8.49. We then have the Vespa, that is set number 40517, retailing for £8.99. We then have the Land Rover Classic Defender, set number 40650, retailing for £13.49. And lastly, we have the Daffodils. This is set number 40747. This is retailing for £12.99. Moving on to the Brickheads category, there are quite a few retiring this year. Starting off with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. This is set number 40547. This is currently retailing for £17.99. We then have Captain America and Red Hulk figures. This is set number 40668, also retailing for £17.99. We then have the Iron Man MK5 figure. This is set number 40669, retailing for £9.99. We have the Iron Spider-Man, set number 40670, also £9.99. We have Potted Groot. This is set number 40671, also £9.99. Next is the Clone Commander Cody, set number 40675, also £9.99. We then have the Batman 8-in-1 figure, set number 40748, that is £24.99. We then have the Wednesday in Edith, set number 40750, £17.99. We also have Dumbo, set number 40792. We then have the Tom and Jerry figures, set number 40793. Next is the Alphabet and Glenda figures. This is set number 40794. This is retailing for £17.99. Next is the Revenge of the Sith Heroes and Villains, set number 40796, retailing for £44.99. We then have Red Panda May, set number 40798, retailing for £9.99. And then lastly, we have both of the new One Piece Brickheads retiring this year. That is Monkey D. Luffy, set number 40799, and Boogie the Clown, set number 40800, both retailing for £9.99. We're almost at the end. We have the seasonal sets retiring in 2025, starting off with the Money Tree, set number 40648, retailing for £21.99. Next we have Santa's Sleigh. This is set number 40499, retailing for £39.99. And the Christmas Tree, set number 40573, retailing again for £39.99. Next we have the Festival Calendar, set number 40678, retailing for £26.99. We then have the Spring Animal Playground, set number 40709, retailing for £10.99. And the Hedgehog Picnic Date, set number 40711, also retailing for £10.99. Then have the Halloween Barn, set number 40721, retailing for £12.99. And the Christmas Ornament Selection, set number 40744, retailing for £10.99. Then have Santa's Delivery Truck, set number 40746, retailing for £17.99. Then we have the Love Bears, set number 40821, retailing for £12.99. And then we have the Trotting Lantern, set number 80116, retailing for £89.99. And lastly, we have the Good Fortune set number 80117, retailing for £69.99. And also there are several Lego Friends sets and several Lego Dream sets that are retiring this year, which I'll quickly feature as I'm talking, but I won't go into too much detail on them. If you would like me to tell you what is retiring those genres, then please comment down below and I will do that for you. But yeah, we'll leave that out of this video. But that's it, everyone. If you've got to the end of the video, I appreciate you, because I know it's been a long one, but that is the ultimate guide to what is retiring in 2025. I mean, it's a good chunk of them. I've probably missed something, which is absolutely fine because we're all human, but that is a lot of sets that are retiring this year. I would like to know down below what you are looking to buy, what you would like to buy, of course, before the end of 2025 or even in 2026, because the market, you know, you can buy still retail even after retiring. Doesn't shoot up straight away. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, as I said at the beginning of the video, because it does help the channel out and I would like to continue making videos like this. So anyway, keep building and have a lovely day. I'll see you on the next one.